So Note and Vote actually comes from the design sprint process, and it's a great way for people to think alone together. It roots out what can be unending, unstructured conversation, and it's a really simple and effective strategy and method to do so. So at its simplest, you're just asking people to respond to a prompt, and they're generating a variety of sticky notes or responses to that prompt. Oftentimes, again, we love to have people generate one idea per sticky, and then you ask them, based on what they just generated, to then select a top number from that group. So there's some self-culling that goes on here and some distilling before then those ideas go up onto the board or onto the Miro or mural screen for folks to respond to. So at that point, then you're voting on what people have already decided is most important, and then you can get into, all right, let's rank or vote for our top 5. And again, you had people cull first so that you're getting the best of those ideas.
When we're in person, I'm a big fan of collecting the one idea from person and just go around the room. So there's this natural deduplication. We're removing the duplicates as we go, because if I ask Eric to start and then Susan goes next, Susan may have already picked the same basic idea, so she might share something slightly different as we go around. And then if we haven't exhausted all of the top ideas, we might do another round. Usually in the second round, there's only maybe a few people that have something extra to share. And by the third round, we pretty much exhausted everyone's top pressing items, and we'll have a list on the whiteboard, and we'll generally number that list. And then voting can be really fast because we just ask people to write down the 1 or 2 or 3 things that are most important to them that they want to really focus on. They just need to write those numbers down, so we can just collect those numbers up quickly, putting a hash mark next to them. It's very visual which one's jumping out as the winner. Of course, if we're virtual, we can just use sticky notes in a Miro and have some of that live discussion and culling, and then just use the voting tool.